I don't always love t-shirts just as t-shirts, so I'm gonna show you what I do to modify them so that I like them for me. I like tied t-shirts, so I have this cutting mat. I usually take the t-shirt, I put it on the cutting mat, and then I push the back of it because I don't want to cut through the back. I only want to cut through the front. So I push the back of it up so that I don't run into that when I am cutting. Find the center, or approximately anyways. And then I'm just going to use my rotary cutter. And I am going to cut a line in it. Then what I'll do sometimes, because I don't want to cut through this back here, but I want a little bit more to tie, I'll just rip it. I just rip it up. It just makes it a little bit more raw. And then for this, and you can keep the sleeves if you want. Right now it's summer, I like tank tops. I'm gonna start from here, and I wanna leave a little bit so it's a little bit more like a tank top. So I'm gonna go here with my rotary cutter. I'm gonna go up the sleeve and then just kind of veer off like that. There. So for the other side, I take the part that I cut off. I'm gonna match up the seams here. Of course, the curve is different. So, but I just wanna make sure that I get a similar measurement here without actually measuring. So it's the lazy way to do it. So I'm gonna pull this down. I'm gonna make sure this is approximately, it doesn't have to be exact. And you always wanna make sure you're cutting below the seam here. And make sure your shirt is flat and there aren't any bumps in it, because if there are underneath, like in the back, you will cut it wrong. So I'm more worried about this than I am down here about this. Okay, so I just kind of want to follow that line. So I'm going to take my rotary cutter and I'm going to follow this up. I'm going to go right along the same seam. And there we have it. So you have bigger armholes here, so you would want to probably wear a tube top or a cute little, sports bra or something underneath. But this is the shirt as I like it. There's one more thing that I want to do, because I don't always love a round neck. So again, I'm gonna make sure the back of the neck is down here. I'm gonna pull the front of it up and look for the middle. And then I'm just gonna cut a little V. There. Okay, let's see how we did. Let's put this puppy on. I ended up tearing it up just a little bit more, so the tails were a little bit better to tie. So there, I have my little V, I have my tails, and we're just gonna tie it up, and that's it. So we now have like a cool t-shirt. Again, I love the tie, I love the V. They don't sell them like that, so we just make it.